I would like to thank my fake British accent for tagging the stews because I was going to do it anyway, and this just gives me more of a reason to do it.
Well, my first kiss went a little like this.
If we're going on like this first general kisses, then I was probably around about between 5, 6 and 7, I can't remember exactly. But it was with my mum's friend's son. He was called Bradley, and we'd gone upstairs to my room and we were playing with Action Men and Barbie. And Barbie and Action Man ended up dating, and so when they date, they were kissing and everything as they do, and he suggested that we did the same. So yeah, we just kissed very, very, so like a peck on the lips really. It wasn't much. But my first one with tongues, God, I can't remember. I was probably about 13 or 14, and it was with my mum's ex's son, which sounds really weird, but they were never like together. I was in my room decorated, so I was sleeping downstairs on the sofa bed that we had at the time, and they used to come over on a weekend because his dad was helping decorate my room, and so I was like laying on the sofa bed because I think it was like about like 7 o'clock in the morning, and so he'd come over and he was trying to get me out of bed, and I just didn't want to. So then he ended up lying on the sofa, on the sofa bed area, which I didn't appreciate because it was mine, and I tried to kick him off. Yeah, it just happened like that. Luckily nobody was in the room because that would have been somewhat embarrassing, sharing your first kiss in front of your family.
The world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire.
I don't own expensive clothing really. Well, I sort of do. I have a skirt, but it was bought for me, and that was about £35. And it's really nice. It's really sort of short, and it's black, with a bit of lacing on it, and it's got like a red lining. It's really nice, but I haven't had the chance to wear it yet, and I got it a couple of years ago at Whitby Goth Weekend, if any of you are aware of that. I also got myself a hoodie a fair few years ago, which I do think I have somewhere, and it's a red Death Kitty one, and I absolutely love it. It was like about £35 again, which doesn't sound bad for a hoodie actually, but if you take into account the fact that it is just general t-shirt material, it's not a thick hoodie at all. It's just generally a t-shirt with long sleeves and a hood, and it has ears on it, and that is the only reason why I wanted it, because it has ears. And I can't find it right now, but I have a picture of me somewhere wearing it, so I'm going to insert that, and please ignore the pose I am doing. It's ridiculous.
I was younger, I would say, when I grow up, I wanna
To be a librarian, and I still do now. I'd love to work in a library, or if I couldn't work in a library, I'd love to work in a bookshop. You are assuming that I even had friends. I've generally only had like one friend at a time, maybe 2, but I've never been able to do the whole 3 girlfriends together because it just doesn't work, in my opinion. I had friends. I mean, there were certain people that I would speak to, like there'd be like big groups of people that I could sometimes go up and talk to, but I tend to spend a lot of time on my own in a corner somewhere with a book, and I still do that now. Names for kids, this is a really weird thing because I have names that I like, but I don't think I'm ever going to have kids, to be quite honest. I really, really love the name Caleb for a boy. It's always been a thing for me. I might just get dogs and, call them the names of what I would call kids. That'd be a thing to do. Well, I know my sister's going to do it. And just anyone at all, I don't care. It would be fun to see. I've been really, really boring lately. Either I've been on this like work training type thing, but I've got like another week of this left, and then more job applying. It's gonna be fun. I have no idea what's going on with Shauna at the moment. That's a bit worrying. And if you want to do the survey, just leave it as a video response to any of the videos, because we'll all see them anyway. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I want to go to sleep.